Welcome to this channel. So today I come across many different cases which lead me to want to share this with you. What I'm going to share with you is if you really want to develop your Chinese Kung Fu, your internal Kung Fu, your meditation, stop being a daydreamer, keep dreaming on flying saucer. This is a very serious problem for Chinese martial art today. People talk about meditation, spiritual, Buddhism, Fa Jing, internal, all sort of stuff. But most people are simply daydreaming on flying saucer. And everybody have their own flying saucer. With those type of mentality, one is even in danger walking in the street. Why? Because it's full of mind of flying saucer. You might get hit by a car because you don't pay attention to what is in the street. But the full mind of the flying saucer. And no, full mind of flying saucer is not mindfulness. It's called absent-minded. So I like to repeat myself again. Number one, disregard of it is meditations, it is internal, it is qigong. Everything must follow the sequence of the six core elements: the physical, mind, breathing, the channel, and the strength and the momentum. So for those who meditate, they don't use strength or momentum, but they always have to follow the physical, mind, breathing, and the chi flow. Like just a few days ago, I explained that. Disregard of you are Buddhist or yogic or Taoist, you always have to transform different elements. There's no way you can jump like that. And the bottom line is one need to follow to be able to handle the physical, the mind, the breathing, and then the chi. You don't go jump step. You don't go jump into the breathing if you don't have the physical proper. Even anybody, any good power lifter can tell you that if you don't have a proper posture, forget about your breathing. So sports science can tell you that. So posture is your physical. Get the posture straight and then get the breathing straight. And only then you can do many things. Or else it's always problem here, problem there. You have a never-ending problem. Why? Because you never solve the problem. You just jump gun. You think you can, you know, but you don't. So disregard of it is meditations, it is qigong, it is martial art, it is the Chinese healing art. Everything start with the physical. Unless the physical can be handled properly, there's no such thing. But it is just daydreaming flying saucer. So very basic for the physical, you need to know your seven bowls. Like in my book, Basic Wing Chun Art and Science, you need to aware of it and open it up before you can do anything with it. But people don't listen. No matter what I say, people don't listen. That's why you look at them, right away you know that this is building flying saucer. Okay? So this is how serious it is. If you don't want to waste your life, you follow that sequence. If you want to be a flying saucer dreamer, then there's your problem or your freedom. You like it? For sure, you can do it. It's democratic world, whatever you like. But you know for sure that you'll never get there. For the real ancient Qigong, martial arts, internal art, and so forth. So that's number one thing. Number two thing is still people talking to me on this inch punch that is horizontal, vertical power, horizontal power, uh, elbow power, using your spine power. When people talk to me like that, I'm asking inside myself, are you guys out of your mind or what? Again, like yesterday, I just shared the entire thing is like building a car. You have your gear system or your transmission system, and then you need your combustion system to build a car. This is not building a flying saucer where everybody have their five sense, but nobody know what it is. Well, flying saucer. Who have ever seen a flying saucer? A UFO? Kung Fu, meditations, Buddha Dharma, Qigong, all is building car, is not building flying saucer. That's for sure. So stop to thinking about those my elbow power, my what do you call it? The spine power. Those just show people that one is clueless. So in the transmission system, like a gearbox, you need to know the seven ball alignment, the mechanics. You need to know the muscle, which is handling or supporting this skeleton structure. And you also need to know your core stability and all sort of stuff. When is it elbow power, spine power? When is it that? Go look around the world for past so many thousand years. Who do those kind of stuff? When people talk about this elbow power and spine power, those are just people have no clue on what is going on in the world. So again, this is transmission. The transmission, the gearbox and gear by gear, the seven balls, the alignment, the stability and mobility continuum, the muscle which is supporting it, all sort of stuff. It can be just, oh, and as soon as you use your elbow power, horizontal power, vertical power, and then your spine, and then whatever, then you can have this inch power. What are you talking about? That's why all those kind of thing is only in Hong Kong movie or the China's action movie. Can it be real? Why don't you go see Xi Xiaodong whether your inch power works or not? Have you ever seen those kind of stuff work with him in his competition with the Tai Chi guy, with the Wing Chuners and other martial artists? So if it is not, why is it keeping going that and avoid the entire knowledge of the transmissions? Now, mind power? Are you serious? If you don't have all those muscular support, the knowing the mobility and stability continuum of your body skeleton and joints, you use mind power. What mind power? Look at the sports science. Sports science is to make things happen and to improve things. Those mind power, elbow power, spine power it is just a building flying saucer. Everybody have their 5 cents. What? Somebody call those internal? What internal what? Behind that transmission system, you have a combustion system, meaning your breathing, your intra-abdominal pressure. Look at those power lifter. Didn't the power lifter just look at the power lifter like now it's Olympic time? Didn't they have their transmissions of their body be able to handle their joints, their their joints, stability and mobility continuum, the muscle supporting it, the proper muscle, and then the breathing, and then the bracing of the abs, the core, to get the stability to do the powerlifting. So that is the bottom line. If one couldn't even know this basic component and keeping sticking his mind on the mind power, elbow power, spine power, you know that for sure it is building or daydreaming flying saucer. So if you took those things as internal, you want to expect the entire world is going to laugh at you. Even a power weightlifter will know more than anybody who claim those elbow power, spine power, mind power guys. The normal power lifter know more than them. Okay? No more than this ancient secret. In fact, this is no secret. This is just one small piece of the entire system. And keeping saying this mind power, this power, elbow power, spine power, this just show one have lack of understanding of what is going on about human body. Where you go to any good gym who train power lifter, power squat, will be able to tell what is there. So, not following the six core element to develop it, getting into all this internal magic, those are all building flying saucer. What do you expect? What do you expect? What result do you want? Go to a good gym. Go to a good gym. Let the coach train one in terms of how to handle the body's joints, stability and mobility continuum. How to develop the muscle because there's a proper posture. How to develop the breathing, the bracing, how to handle the intra-abdominal pressure. That is the proper path, not those inch power, meaning my elbow power, my spine power, which couldn't even understand how to lift things properly like the power lifter. So that's how hopeless it is. Same thing with the meditation people or the Chinese Qigong healing people. Have no idea on the sequence and jumping step and thinking as one like it, one can do whatever they want like. Well, those are not Chinese for sure. So this is what I like to share with you. This is a straightforward talk. What I'm sharing with you is not I'm a grandmaster. I'm just sharing with you what sports science is. How is the human body? The science of human body. It's very basic stuff in this 2021. So when is one going to wake up? Oh, sure, it is a free world. People can choose, select to keep daydreaming. And that's their business, their choice, right? They have the right to do whatever they want. But stop telling me things on those stuff, which is daydreaming of flying saucer, because that's wasting my time of keeping saying, repeating the same thing, and people don't listen. So I might shut off the all channel, the whole channel, because nobody listen anyway. So this is what I like to share with you. This is how serious it is. Forget about it. There's no Chinese Kung Fu. There's no internal Kung Fu Qigong meditations. If one couldn't even have this basic of sport science handle.